about it. But for now, we're going to be playing some Blue Moon. That is, after all, what we're going to be streaming today. And this is the list. Now, we've modified it 2 cards to make it a true Blue Moon list. Initially, in the challenge, which got 4th place, Blood Moons weren't in here. We had an extra Remand and an extra Valakut Awakening. We'll see how much the Blood Moon pains us, though. After all, the mana base is interesting. It does not have any fetch lands, which makes the mana base actually a little bit cheaper for the Blue Moon players, rather than having those Scalding Tarns and so many Steam Vents. But hey, we've got this going. We do have Cascade Bluffs. It does make me wonder if a Steam or the Blue-Red Scalding Tarn land might be better because we're playing Blue Moon. I'm going to go with it, though. We're just going to trust that we're going to grab those islands when we need them to. In general, though, this is a Through the Breach and Emrakul list, trying to play counter spells up until we get to that point and slowing her down with Blue Moons, Archmage's Charms, Remands, and Cryptic Commands. We'll see if that happens for us. We'll see if that is what we do. It will be very interesting to see how often we just slam the Through the Breach and go for it and get a concession. Sideboard, we've got a sweet Madcap, Experiment, and Platinum build, and I actually like this a lot for some of those aggressive lists. You may not even care about this package, and you might just throw it away for the Madcap and Platinum plus Anger and Flame Slash. Basically, the way that this is going to probably, if you will, sideboard is going to be big chunks out and big chunks in, because you have very specific, probably, lists you want to beat. And so I'm happy that that's the case, because I think it's a little bit more beginner friendly for the archetype, and I would consider myself a beginner to amateur in the Blue Moon grouping of cards. I think this is it, though. This is what we're going to do. It's got these cool lightning bolts and ops this time. Snapcaster obviously opting is pretty sweet. Snapcaster and Cryptic Command needs 4 blue. We'll see if that matters with Blood Moon, but let's get going. You're here to watch Blue Moon tonight. Not here to see me ramble about art on Magic cards. But it was a good starting conversation. I don't mind having those, and maybe we have them a little bit more. I don't know. I don't do set reviews. Everyone keeps asking me, and I'm just going to tell you, play what you want. Which one's the best card? I don't care. The one you like playing the most. Bavarian, thank you so much for the sub. For 2 months, it's a really good number that you've got there. Seb did do Chalice of the Void. Shout outs to Prison. So Blue Moon's been started here. One with nothing with the 8 months. Good evening. What's going on there? How's it going? Magic card art is fantastic, though. Worth talking about. Oh, it is. I mean, like, there's definitely been an evolution to art, but there's an interesting throwback that happens from time to time with an art piece that you can really tell when they get like a very specific artist, and it's just like slam junk awesome. Do you have one mountain you run, or do you change based on other splash colors like me? I try to run one mountain. It's always that Odyssey mountain. That's my favorite mountain to run. But if you're talking about a mountain that's like, say, more white or more blue or more green or something like that, there's definitely arts that I'll sub in to fit more of the thematic nature of the list. My opponent's name is Izzet Signets is the best. I agree. Today, at least. All right, we play first. We have Remand. Through the Breach is already here. Blood Moon would stop us from doing a whole lot, but this could be fun to try. I probably should read this command to understand what it does. It is instant speed. Excellent. Choose 2. Excellent. 2 damage to any target. That sounds good. Draw 2, then discard 2. Izzet Charm. Target player creates a treasure token. That would help us. And destroy target artifact. Seems good. Let's give it a try. Remand here. I'm going to draw us a card, and then we can, like, loot, you know? Maybe we really don't need this Blood Moon. But that I could hop on with all of you for some chats. Good night. Good night. Take care. Good one. I'm playing that Magic. Stomping Ground tapped. Huh. Huh. Heh. Playing my favorite style cards is the best part of playing the game. Exactly. I will pay extra to get a very specific type of card. This is a Ponza gamer, but they said, is it? How's it going? How Blood Moon feeling these days? It's a feeling. That's for sure. It is a feeling. There's a Force of Negation. Land draw? Well, I think I'll go ahead and opt now to see if we can hit this land. Let's move this out so you guys can see it. Put it on top. And we'll go ahead and play the River Guide Pathway. This one's really sweet too, flowing through the lava and the other stuff. Yeah, good card, good card. Colorless cards, monocolored. Let's go ahead and force this with a Cryptic Command. Can't really get rid of the Blood Moon, but the command here on the Blood Moon seems good. Wrenn and 6 is gone here. Do they have their third land, or did we just like ruin their day? Valakut. Blood Moon looking pretty decent. Just saying. Just saying. I think... Ooh. Well, yeah, we're playing a bunch of non-basics. That's the beauty here. I'm gonna actually do this main phase. We're gonna do deal, let's see, draw and make a token here. We're trying to find Emrakul, basically. So, target player draws, and we're gonna create a treasure token. Sweet. Okay, so here, get rid of Anger, get rid of Blood Moon. Go ahead. We're almost there, almost there. I need one more land here. This is exactly what we wanted. Ramp ourselves a little bit. Find Emrakul. Got the Through the Breach. Whoa. Why do you have white? Oh. Nahiri. Okay. Land off the top. Let's go. Oh, Kozilek? Get that out of here. Nahiri. Land off the top and we win, probably. Land. It's not a land. I kind of want to opt right now. Uncle Wayne, think of the raid. Hold up, Snap Force. I kind of want to try to go for that land, but I can probably opt for it. Well, I believe I have one more Spirebluff Canal, and I also have 2 Temple of Epiphany, so there is a argument to go at a different time here. Luckily, this artifact has to be tapped for Nahiri to be best friends with it. Bounce draw with Cryptic. We could potentially bounce draw. Depending on where we get here, though, I wouldn't mind Snapcast or Opt attempting to hit the land and then just through the breach. That would be kind of ideal. Snap Remand is the only thing I can do. Can't Snap Force. You can't force from your graveyard. You can force from your hand. There's another Valakut. So we're going to go to end step here, and this is where I'm just going to like Snapcast or attempt to opt here. One, two, three, four, five. So we have 6 cards over there. As long as they don't rush something in. So land. Yeah, put it on top. Give me that land. All right, we got the land here. I don't believe there is any reason to hold back. I could be wrong. Kind of like this art. Let's do this art. Mana Tithe. 17 damage coming in at you, opponent. What do you got? Okay. Panicked for a moment. Panicked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I send it all at them, right? Bam. Hope they don't have anything in response to this to put in. Blow them all up. Boom. Got him. Down to 2. Doesn't use the Emrakul because we're saving this to summon Emrakuls again. Notice that they have a Wrenn and 6 still. There's a Spire Bluff Canal. We're not going to play Blood Moon here for obvious reasons. About to Palmas, Grayus? Oh my gosh. Deflecting Palmas would be horrendous. They might have it sideboard too. Cinderglade. Yeah, let's just opt main phase here. We have 5 mana. Bottom remands. Okay. Summon the Emrakul. Whoa. Whoa. Nice. Okay. That worked. My opponent does play quite a few spells here. We got the red spells, so Aether Gust not bad. Force and Negation's probably okay. Platinum and Madcap's more than likely not for this. I don't think a Flusterstorm's needed. Potentially Vendilion Click. So I'm looking at least 4 cards that I really want, and then maybe 6 here. I see you enjoyed your first plate of spaghetti. Would you like another helping? Oh, need to hold off for one turn of helping, but then I'll come back for my second course. That was a twofer. We do have the Madcap one as well. Drop Archmage Charm. I mean, do we really need Blood Moon? Probably. I think Anger the Gods can come out here, so let's start there. I know Secure Tribuilder's one way they're going to work with this, but I think Spell Snare can probably come out here as well. So there's 2. I actually kind of want to ditch the Blood Moons, but that's probably incorrect here. Let's think about this. Opting into that second Emmy. Yeah, that was good stuff. Let's think here. I'm going to take out a pair of Lightning Bolts. I don't think I need the Lightning Bolt in this matchup. I think countering my opponent and wasting their time like that is just better than a couple bolts. Makes me want to do one Vendilion Click in for a bolt as well, and just Flusterstorm for bolt. Who needs bolt? We're just going to double Emrakul them. Double Emrakul them. That's my guts telling me that's the way to go. Look at this hand. Oh, maybe we'll Vendilion Click ourselves here. You never know. Look at my opponent. Look at my opponent shocking in, getting me closer to Emrakul's smash phase. Fetching. Okay. 3 mana. Wrenn and 6. Wrenn and 6. Kind of want to force this. Force get rid of 1 Cryptic because I don't need both Cryptics because in 2 turns I'm going to draw Emrakul. Yeah. 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 Remand. It's kind of like Remand. It's kind of like Remand. It's an opt. 3 mana Tireless Tracker. Cool. Castle Garenberg. Good ramping from my opponent. Let's opt. If they didn't have this, this would be tempting to keep, but I think we bottom the Blood Moon. Island's good to find. Oh, there we go. All right, step 1, step 2, step 3. What is it on their stop on their draw phase here? We'll Vendilion Click, then we'll Cryptic, and then we'll smash. The Mystical Archives do look really nice. Let's take a peek. Shall we, opponent? What do you got? Summoner Pact, Dryad. I mean, if I take Dryad, then Summoner Pact just gets it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Can't do anything fancy like that. Cinderglade comes into play tapped, which is worth noting here. It'd be super funny if they didn't have a land here. I'd just leave them with Summoner Pact. I'd leave them with everything if they didn't have a land. Yeah, I'm thinking if they packed and if I top deck a Blood Moon, we win. Well, we can Cryptic a land back to the hand. We could. I kind of want to give them this Summoner Pact. I'm gonna get rid of the Dryad here and give them the Summoner Pact and the other land. I don't think I can get hurt too much here. We have Cryptic Command after this. Primeval Titan, okay. Did you get an untapped land? They did. Oh, am I punished for this? Not yet, but soon. Don't worry, don't worry. Everyone's panicking. We actually are in a pretty good spot here. They just don't know it yet. They're at 16, and I'm going to attack them with a Vendilion Clique. Ideally here, we're going to be able to Cryptic Command tap the team, and then through the breach and smash them. We got this. It looks bad, but it's not, because they have to pay for Summoner Pact as well. We're looking pretty good. We can even do it on the draw step, and if we do it on the draw step, whatever 4 mana they use... Oh yeah, that's right, they get a lot of mana. I'm not worried about this. I'm really not worried about this. Attack. That's fine. They put Cinderglade into play. I don't really care if they do that. So they're going to pay for Summoner Pact here. We're going to tap the team. That's the idea. I'm setting my stops here because I want to think about this. So do I want to do anything here? They have enough to basically put down a third land, and if they get a Dryad, then I'm toast. I need them to go to draw and then go to attack phase. Once they go there, I'm going to tap team. So there's a land. So we have 1 card. Do I die if they attack me here? I don't think so. So I actually think I let this happen. Six, 7, 8, 9. That's fine so far. Even if they gain some life here, we have the Vendilion Clique. We're just looking to tap and draw, probably. The Grazer's reach, that's why I'm going to still tap. So we're getting hit for 6 damage here. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bouncing a land would stop the triggers. They're shooting my Vendilion Clique here. Let that roll. They have 1 card in hand, and they can't kill me right now. I'm feeling pretty safe. I just need to make sure Grazer's just not here. And I don't want to target in case they have like a Veil. We draw. I want them to draw again. 6, 10, go to 7, okay. I want to tap Grazer. You can place this, that's fine. You don't want to target it because Veil would then fizzle. Tap all creatures and draw. Cool. Here, we'll put the backside on this time. Emrakul. Whoops. Through the breach, Emrakul. Whee! Smacker 15. Whee! Good thing I waited. That would have been the end. We waited. We took as much damage as possible and smashed them. Having a non-painful mana base is super sweet too, and something we're pretty used to, using our life total with Red Prison. Working out nicely there. Game 1 secured. 2-0. Get wrecked. Didn't even need Blood Moon. Whee! Exactly. I don't know. This is it's pretty close to up my alley here. Little combo there. I think it feels a lot like Rugscape Shift, and that may seem really strange, but basically you're just trying to get to a point where then you play Scape Shift, but in this case you need 2 cards, but you have a better chance of doing those because of the cards you're leading up into that Scape Shift or that 1 card win. Next victim. Grazer post tap would have. Yes, yes. This has protection from spells that are more colors. But does not have protection from reaching things. Archon, we added Moon to a list that would have played an extra Remand and an extra Valakut Awakening. Why? Because I put the title as Blue Moon for the night, and it would be very awkward to not play moons. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. This is just a sign for everyone. I just want everyone to realize that the reason we keep drawing this card is because this card understands that we are a Blood Moon player. I don't know about this hand. 2 lands here with an opt. Opponent's a Lurrus deck. Blood Moon could get him and then get us. Let's keep a greedy hand here. Let's do it. Show me that Thoughtseize off of that non-basic. I don't need islands to win this game. What is this? Okay, it's hammer time. This card is garbage. This card is not good. This card is not good. This card's not bad. Island. All right, Spire Bluff. I think we go to passing here. I'll hold Bolt up to kill Memnite, possibly. Getting hammered. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. We got Bolt. Got Opt. They're not gonna have that many permanents. We're good. We're good. We're good. What is this? Equip cost is 2. Sure. Boom. I like my 20 life. Go away. What a great turn. All right. Go ahead, opponents. We're going to opt. And we're going to have Snap Bolt. Things are looking up for us. Unhammer. Unspeared. We took the spear, made them burn the mana into it. Don't put Lurrus in hand. Giver. Yes. Let's go ahead and opt here. I'm gonna bottom the land here. I feel better about bottoming the land, continuing to dig deeper, because we're not gonna win by just trying to counter a couple things here or bolting with Snapcaster. We're gonna win by getting to through the breaches. Now we just lock ourselves out with Blood Moon. Exactly. Pure Steel Paladin. Resolves. I'm gonna Snapcaster and Opt here. I'm gonna try to dig for that land since I've now picked up a Cryptic. Bottom this Cryptic. Remand's not very good. Our own Lightning Bolt's not bad. I want to Blood Moon here because the scariest thing right now is this Ink Moth. I know I won't be able to cast Cryptic later. The other thing I can do is just wait this turn and have Bolt plus Remand or Opt open, which is maybe okay. Problem is if they put down Sigarda's, what is it, Aid, activate Ink Moth, and have Hammer. Man, that's asking for a lot. Let's just pass a turn. And it's asking for a lot with me having Remand now. It's not exactly mono white. Cantrips. We'll be looking for potentially the fourth land off the Opt and hopefully Remand. Kind of hope to use both of them, actually. Silent Clearing. We have 3 cards in my opponent's hand. Sigarda's Aid, Hammer, random card. We're waiting to cast this because Colossus Hammer entering the battlefield, remanding it, feels good here, especially now that I can like block, they'll give protection, try to Colossus Hammer, I'll remand. When they go for the second time, Bolt possibly. We'll see, we'll see. Let's start with the remand here. I know they get to replay it a second time, but I'm not so worried about that. Steam Vents. Because this is now blocked. Let's go and Opt here because I don't need the Lightning Bolt this turn. Cascade Bluffs, I'm going to bottom because I still have draws to come. Cryptic Command's our next thing. There's a mana leak. I would have gotten the Colossal Hammer if I did that first. Cool. All right. Nice 12-12. Now I need one more land somehow. At end step, I'm going to try to take damage here. If they boot up Inkmoth pre-combat, I might tap team. Springleaf Drum's fine. I'm going to attach Shadow Spear for free now. Okay, it's 13 damage I'd be taking right now. I don't die here, and I can bolt them, Mana Leak, and hope to top deck the needed item here. I guess Ink Moth blocks right now. 13. Trying another Colossal Hammer here. Hmm. If I counter this and then attempt to bounce the Ink Moth, they could activate Ink Moth and use Giver on it, which is not what I want. Three, four, five, six. I'm going to attempt a Mana Leak here. Mana Leak and then have Lightning Bolt for something else. I get Bolt upstairs. The Ink Moth is still able to protect the Emrakul, which is my problem right now. But I could Bolt the Giver runes at the end step here. At 30. They don't even have to block. Four, five, six, 1, 2, 3. All right, just a tap land here. Prismari. I want to put this on top. I think it's fine to put on top here. We'll pass the turn here with the idea that I can bounce Pure Steel Paladin. I'll probably go for that or tap bounce Ink Moth. Kind of want to see them just put Lurrus to hand here. There's a Bauble. I don't really care about that. They'll probably use that pretty quickly here. Silent Clearing. You haven't played a land yet, and I'd love to see that Ink Moth gone. Francis, what's up? Thank you for the Prime Gaming. Bounce and draw. Seems okay. Because they don't have double white now. Okay. Plays a land. They now have double white, so they can re-equip everything. It's another Cryptic Command. Am I doing the bounce thing again here? They have so much more mana this time. Yeah, the third line's or the last line's relevant. I'm gonna go ahead and pass back here. This is weird back and forth. There's a silent clearing. One's gonna go ahead and begin combat here. All right, so we have an Ink Moth this time around to deal with. It's probably tap the team this time. Tap all and draw, I think, this time. I don't know what I'm like working towards, unfortunately. Because Emrakul doesn't kill enough things on their side. I don't know if there's like a way that I can maybe get the Prismari command to work. Prismari plus something. Lightning Bolt's interesting. Let's go ahead and scry. Put on top of the library. Because I think I can do Prismari command, destroy Colossal Hammer, and 2 damage to Ink Moth and Bolt. But that depends on if my opponent has nothing to attach to this Ink Moth, which I guess is our out. So I guess we'll play to that out. There's a bobble used. I need them to just not have something to attach to Ink Moth here. Destroy this. 2 damage to the Ink Moth, which should be active. Bolt the Pure Steel Paladin. Willing to take the 3 damage and wait until they try to ETB something here. An Ornithopter. Kind of worried about that now. Constantly worried about all kinds of things here. Boots up Ink Moth. I need them to attack now. I think they are repping another hammer, possibly. They might be. So we're going to do... Target player, let's see here. Deal 2 damage and destroy artifact. So deals 2 damage to any target. Boom. And destroy the artifact of Colossal Hammer. We can do Bolt in response to hit this. If they were smart right now, they'd go ahead and put it over here. If they try to defend the Ink Moth, we have a chance. Please attach to the Ink Moth. No, don't attach over here. I can't do anything if you attach it there. All right, we've got some artifacts to deal with this time. Artifacts to deal with. Platinum and Madcap feels like the proper approach to this one. We can get rid of our Emrakul through the Breach package. Gives me 2 more to bring in, which could be easily forces. Aether Gust doesn't do much. Flame Slash is alright. I mean, I don't mind having another removal spell. Ramain's probably weak, so let's do a Flame Slash here. You can make an argument then I could just play like an Anger the Gods too. Twitch Full Glad, what's up? How's it going? Blood Moon's not the worst. It could get us because we're just doing the fetchless version. I kind of want like an Anger or something, or a Vendilion Click or something. I kind of like Vendilion Click over like an extra Remand here and try this. Remand just feels so bad when they're playing 1-mana things. How's the Prismari command working for you? It's been pretty decent. It's looted us into some stuff. Here it's got the artifact clause, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I think it's been fine. Oh, I'm gonna steal their creature. That's what's gonna happen here. We're gonna steal the creature. Let's make it happen. Steal the creature with the hammer on it. Swing back for lethal. Archmage Theft. We're gonna try. Why not? Sometimes you just gotta do something radical. Windswept Heath here. This Blood Moon's feeling a little awkward. They're gonna get that basic. Oh, not basic. Oh, not basic. Thoughtseize? Okay. It's gonna be Blood Moon or Archmage Charm here. Hopefully I'm doing the Blue Moon community a proper showing of Blue Moon here. All right, little Thoughtseize taking the Archmage Charm here. No surprise there. They don't want our stuff stolen. I suppose I could have tried to opt for a Force, but I only have, what, 2 in the list? Or you can just hide the Archmage Charm on top. That's not supposed to be in my hand. All right, we're not gonna put the Lava Glide down just yet. Good basic island choice, thank you. All right, little Stoneforge here. This is gonna get a hammer, I assume. Stoneforge is a way to get the hammer around an Archmage Charm, for example. Makes me somewhat want to do the Lightning Bolt here. That's really awkward. It's really awkward. These are not, we run 2 so we don't draw both of them back to back. We'll just leave ourselves with Archmage Charm here. You used up all your luck asking the deck for Archmages. Yeah, this isn't ideal. The Giver. I don't really want to counter that. Fine. You love the Odyssey lands? Yeah. Yeah. My opponent does not attack. Okay. Do I draw now with Archmage Charm? We want to steal with this, but drawing with this Archmage Charm might be more important at this point. Although I can't hit Madcap now. I probably just want 2 removals and a land. Let's draw. Let's draw. I don't think just sitting here with this is going to work for us. Look at that Madcap, right on time. Right on time. All right, we're 4 mana away from just hard casting Platinum. It should be fine. Should be fine. Cycles of Silent Clearing here. They don't have the Sigarda's Aid. It's positive. Are we going to steal something from me, opponent? You can steal something. Check out that hand. Can you put Platinum into the graveyard? Can you just send this down here, please? I wish I had Emrakul still in here. I took it all out because I brought in the Madcap package. I need the red mana too, yeah. If we get another Valakut, we can tuck it. Opponent takes my Lightning Bolt. Smart moves. Dodging our hand like crazy here. I once sideboarded a Madcap experiment without bringing in Purium. Suffice to say, it was my finest moment. Let's op main phase here. Yo, I heard you put Platinum Emporium in my list. Ooh. Oh. We'll save that. They know we have Prismari command here. Interesting. Tables have turned. Opportunities have arrived. It is an instant. It's an instant. It is. So fast. 2. You may have Shadow Spear. Well done. What am I sending back? Everything? Blood Moon, Platinum, probably? I think it's a Platinum, Blood Moon here. Spin any order, because we're going to get those later. Look at this hand. Oh, and the deck's just like, do it to him. All right, what do I want to leave up? Spell Snare or not? That seems okay. Boom. It's at the bottom. It's at the very bottom. May I go get it, please? Thank you. Yeah. Nice. The opponent was more confused than you. I can feel that. When you accidentally sideboard incorrectly or just forget to put it in or anything like that, it can be a really bad feeling. I wonder if they can beat this. I wonder if they have Path, for example. They might have Path. Then I'll just do it again. Do you have Path, opponent? No? Yes? Maybe? Perhaps. Prismari command and just bashing in with this is a good idea too. Oh, they give up. All right. That answered that. No Path. Oh, you kidding me? You see that next draw? Luckily, I was going to opt it to the bottom. Literally shuffle the entire library. What happens? My buddy's out there. I'm coming for him. I guess Inkmoth does. Inkmoth would have been hard for them to probably like resolve and get out there. Exactly. He's going to bring the paths in. So do we just get him again? Switch it out? Bring back Emrakul? It doesn't shuffle? Are you serious? Does this not shuffle? Oh, that's right. Reveals in the random order to the there is a shuffle. It's the random to the bottom, but you go all the way down. So I probably would have been better to stack those separate. It's like a pseudo shuffle, right? Let's just say it's a pseudo shuffle to the bottom. So if I would have split those better, it would have been better. I really want to just put Emrakul back in and be like, I know you're putting Path back in. Good luck. Give her these Blood Moons here. Just swap the 8 back in. Yeah. This is the beauty with a list like this. There is an optimal way to play this, and then there's the I just feel like playing this way. And I think that's what we're going to do here. I feel like Emrakul is the mind game that we need against this opponent. Emrakul's in, Madcap out. Good starting hand. Let's go. Exactly. Sideboard game plan switches, and then, hey, my opponent saw the Through the Breaches, and now they're seeing Madcap, and it's like, what are you going to play here? Round number 15. Too bad we're not playing 15 rounds with our opponent. Just the 3. Windswept Teeth, nothing has changed from my opponent. We'll F6 here so they know they can slam that Sigarda's Aid. Nicely done. Well done, opponent. Hats off to you. Bobble played here as well, and a little Memnite. Kind of want to blow up this Memnite with the Lightning Bolt before this becomes untapped. Let's do it. Ba-boom. Get out of here. And your turn, opponent, I'm going to hit that F6 button. You can play whatever you want. Mishra's Bobble here, cracked at the end step, draws a card. Up to 5 cards for my opponent. Gain control of target non-land permanent. Okay. This is important. Non-land. Let's not forget where we are coming from here. Let's play Cascade Bluffs here, pass the turn. Lightning Bolt's a nice pickup here. I was thinking, I'm going to steal your Ink Moth. Let's not do that. Fluffy doesn't play with this card. Fluffy needs an education on this card. Could take the aid. Yeah, could. This kind of sideboarding reminds me of Twin, such a mind game. It is fun like that. Opponent's not interested in playing Magic with us. We'll go back and forth a few times here. We have now Snap Bolt, we have Command, we have Bolt, we have Archmage Charm, we got it all. Extra land. Opponent's trying to get enough lands here to do crazy and amazing things. What's cool here is we can actually destroy this artifact rather than the creatures if we're worried. There's Ink Moth. But can they see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I want to destroy this. Well, if they have another hammer here, I lose, right? So I have to actually destroy the Ink Moth, which is fine here. So I destroy the Ink Moth and loot my hand a little, right? I don't even want to loot my hand. Maybe make a treasure token for myself. So... where is it? Yeah, so target player creates a treasure. And we're going to destroy this artifact. And if they have the protection spell, we were probably dead anyway. But by doing this destruction, this Colossus Hammer just chills there like a big Thor hammer. We could have, but I think baiting out the Colossus Hammer here is just smarter. Like, we're playing into the potential of them having a protection or a Mana Tithe, I suppose, but this means that the Colossus Hammer is now in play. Like, Emrakul here would, like, just end them. We still have the line that you're talking about in the future here with Archmage Charm and Bolt. I can block. Oh, no. Another Ink Moth. 3 mana puts it to hand. All right, we're gonna go ahead and, oops. I'm gonna draw. See if we can hit that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See if we can hit that Emrakul. We do not. Not yet. So I can snap Bolt and Bolt out a hand here, so I have the freedom to do an opt. Through the Breach is a no-no, bottom, Snapcaster. All right. We have many options here. We can snap Prismari Command. We can snap Bolt and Bolt from hand. We can just Cryptic Command for the turn. Excuse me, opponent. We could counter this and bounce the Sigarda's Aid. We could counter this and bounce the Ink Moth. I could counter this, bounce the hammer. That seems like a great idea. I think I want to counter this. Counter and bounce. Counterspell, return permanent. Bouncy, bouncy. Maybe play Inkmoth, then they play something like Lurrus here. I could bolt at end step, which isn't a bad idea. So they replay this, Lurrus, and then like Memnite here. There's Lurrus. They play in Memnite. Question is, do I want to bolt at end step here or not? If I bolt on my turn, then I can snap and Prismari command. Still. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could opt. If I opt here, then I can snap, bolt, snap, bolt. Which doesn't make any sense, what I just said. I want to opt trying to find just like Emrakul at this point, because if I'm able to attack with Emrakul here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, opt and the land here, I can through the breach plus lightning bolt, and I can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and leave them with Inkmoth here. I'm gonna try to opt for the win here and find Emrakul. Bottom the lands. That's not Emrakul. And now I believe I'm priced into bolting here and passing the turn to see what happens. Yeah, going for the Emrakul here, because I think the longer my opponent has to draw cards out of this, the worse we're at here. I can at least snap and Prismari command, which isn't the worst here, especially if they boot up Inkmoth. And if they boot up Inkmoth here, they're only going to have 1 land left because of the cantrip, it looks like, unless they find a land. Steel Shapers. I'm going to let that resolve. Because we can still Prismari command here. I'm going to go ahead and flash Snapcaster in and pick Prismari command. I don't have to fire it off immediately, obviously. Snapcaster can block for the time being. So this feels good. So they probably have like, what, 2 hammers would be my guess. They have to have a Shadow Spear, and then even then I could like kill this. Where's Prismari command? I have so many lines here. My mind might be exploding a little bit here. We're trying Mortal Kill Zone. What class were you at? Was it a good class? Did you learn things? Have you been educated? Cool. Do I just make another treasure token here, or do I go to kill this hammer? What would be a good thing to do here? We're gonna draw and discard. I think it might be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Target player draws 2, discards 2. I think I just want to create a token, because I have a Snapcaster here too. And recreating this token seems like a smart idea. Emrakul? Alright, threw the breach away and Spell Snare, I suppose. Extra Snapcaster. Ugh, come on. Alright. Well, I got the Snap Bolt, Snap Cryptic, Snap Opt, Snap Spell Snare, Flame Slash. I have 1,000 things to do, and I just need to find Emrakul. Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize. Counter bounce Inkmoth again, maybe? Because I have the other Snapcaster. Gives me technically a draw. They know where this is going. There's Snappy Boy. Do a Cryptic Command. Reactions. That's what I want. Can I have that Cryptic Command, please? Counter target spell, return permanent. Blue, blue, colorless blue. Event listeners. Nice. Yep, counterbounce the Inkmoth again. Doing our thing over and over and over and over. Another Sigarda's Aid. We know the hammer's in hand. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang. That sucks. I'm going to have to leave them with one thing here. Oh well. Send it in. You know what's really cool here? You want to know what's really cool is we get the Inkmoth too if they boot it up. Swing. Smash. They'll have one permanent and they probably should activate Inkmoth here before Annihilator trigger or they just die. They go for the dead though. My brain is overheating. Do you see the smoke? You see the smoke? A little 2-0. Not a bad start. Mom's spaghetti there. Platinum one game, spaghetti the other game, and just stumbling a little bit the other game. This card's good. Prismari Command. Pretty good. Buy your playset now. All right, let's play first here. Look, it's Blood Moon. I'm gonna put the Valakut down first. That way I can get to 3. This card's been super powerful. 3-1. That's what we're about to be. Wait a minute. Blue Moon is one of my favorite decks, all variants. Pure Control, Kiki, Breach. Nice. All right, little stomping ground here. We get the Spell Snare. We get the Remand. We have a deck that's got a lot of colors here. 2 mana Explore. Got him. What if I just play Blood Moon here? And just hope I don't need my Archmage Charm and stuff. I mean, look at this mana base. I kind of want to risk the Blood Moon. I think it's time. I think it's time. Let's go. Moon. All right. Here comes 3 Archmage Charms and 2 Cryptic Commands. I'm ready for it. Now they have some sweet looking mount. Yes. They don't even know what I am. I don't really know what they are. Nothing was learned there. Aether Gust because I saw red. I think I can get rid of this Anger. Aether Gust and Blood Moon was good. But they're going to play around Blood Moon now. Oh, they're going to play around it now. What's up, Calcium? How's it going? Been a few streams. How are you? Yeah, they don't know. I could put Madcap Platinum in. Get him. You're gonna stay awake? You're an adult? You don't have to. Gosh, they're gonna so play around this Blood Moon. I think I'm gonna bring in some forces instead. Let's get him with that. I'm gonna bring in 1 Mystical Dispute. And we're gonna drop... I'm gonna drop that Bolt. 2 needs Bolt. Let's go. I think they are 5 color. They had an Explore. I really don't like this hand. I don't like this hand. 2 lands and nothing. Mana Leak. 2 Breach, 1 Emu, 2 Madcap, 1 Imperium. Oh, there you go. I missed it. Ah, this is better. Keep. Bye-bye Bolt. Let's do this. Let's do this. Look. Oh, Valakut. Okay, we know what's up. We know what's up. We know. We're going to opt in response to something in case we get that sweet force. Yeah, this is way better of a hand. There's Wooded Foothills. Oh, they could counter my opt. They could counter this. They won't. Bottom Bolt, don't want that. Lands are good. Play Island, leave up Remand. All right, we're in a position now where we cannot lose. I mean, we are gonna get to the late game. Oh my gosh, opponent. They shocked that in too. Onward we go. Now I have Archmage Charm, or I can snap opt at end step. Another Valakut. All right, we're gonna go ahead and snap an opt here to move the game along. I don't think there's any super risk here of doing so. 3 mana open just doesn't seem scary. Kind of want to keep this because I could get that Blood Moon at some point, but I kind of want to just bottom this too. I'm gonna bottom looking for things that win me the game. It's like, don't bottom me. Okay. End step, I'll Archmage Charm. Oh, I should have attacked. We're just protecting ourselves from the Ice Fang. Explore. I'm about to draw another Archmage Charm. No, I'm protecting Snapcaster from the Ice Fang. We know we can't block that. You gotta keep Snappy Boy alive. I'm gonna let the Explorer go here. They could like randomly get a snap or a Teferi and I'll be very upset. We'll take our extra Archmage Charm here and start it actually attacking my opponent. They missed land, by the way, on that draw, so they're stuck at 4 here. Feeling pretty good with our counters in hand. What do we need more of? Green or blue or purple? All right, I'm just gonna beat him down with a Snapcaster. My opponent's failed. Bring to light. Snappy in. Pow! Yellow, definitely yellow. Now we can bolt, snap, bolt. Uh-oh. Island found. Let's go ahead and bolt them. I don't think... I could snap and bolt and leave up Remand. Right? I'm supposed to get aggressive here. That's what bolt, snap, bolt does. I don't know when to turn on the next gear. Practice here. Seems like a good time to do it, though. 5 mana for my opponent. Remand held open. Down to 8. 4 damage on the battlefield. Charms and remands to protect. Okay. Fine. There went Bolt. There went Bolt. I'm going to through the breach a Snapcaster next. It's attack for 2, +2. Put him to 7. 2 turns, and I've got a lot of counters up here. 1,000 counters. We would have been closer if I would have attacked. We would be at 5, and we'd be putting him to 1 next. Could do 2 damage to any target. We could have won. But my derpiness tapped through, dodging Ice Fang. What you got for us, opponents? We are tapping mana, Teferi. Teferi. Counter. I like a hard counter on this. I don't want to do this remand stuff. Ooh, fetching. Basic Forest. Veil. You can have your Veil back. You can have your Veil back. This wins now. Oh! How do we want to win? I guess if they have Bolt, then this wouldn't win technically. So we want to play Emrakul here. Delete all their lands. Okay, I'm down for that. Don't click through your attack. There you go. Spaghetti's on the menu tonight. Winning the match. If we did attack for the 4 damage and didn't have the Emrakul, we did have Prismari Command plus Archmage Charm. Not bad. 3-0. Onward we go. Wow, this Blue Moon stuff's pretty cool. I like this Blue Moon stuff. Keep in mind that it used to be a Remand and a Valakut Awakening for the 2 Blood Moons if you're not a Blue Moon player, you know. Hardcore Blue Moon player. Probably slightly better because, you know, no fetches. 3-0-6-1. We lost once to Hammer Time. Lost once to Hammer Time, the first match, which makes sense, makes sense. They're aggressive. We staved them off for quite a while, but didn't quite turn the corner. Rip Electrolyze, yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Electrolyze will never be a thing now because of this command. How much are these now? I might go buy like a playset after playing this. All right, $5 or $2. Twitch give Fluffy a partner. We'll be reapplying soon, Logical. Hoodwink Knight, working the AM, wish my luck. Yes, get that Power Prison. The 8 whack? All right, Harrison, good luck as well. Smash them with red cards. Yeah, the E price, I'm not going to bother with the E price. I will rent this card like nobody's business. There's 2 things though. There's STX 497, STX 272. What's that actually mean? Is that like a promo release or something like that? Prismari Command. The pre-release card is the $5 one, and the just a normal one is a $2 card. And the extended art is a $3.50 card. Guess who's gonna probably buy 4 fully extended Prismari commands after this league? Who doesn't play a lot of blue anymore? Who thinks it's a good card? How many fingers can I point at myself? Let's play first. By the way, if you're brand new to the stream and are wondering why we constantly draw Blood Moon, it's because we play Red Prison. The fun part will be the 4 Emmy and the 2 Imperium. I already have 1 Emrakul, and I have 2 Imperium. 2? 1. I might have sold them. I had a Madcap list before for Ponza in paper. What am I doing with this list? Keep! I don't know what I'm doing. Why'd I keep this? Blood Moon is sentient. It wants to be in every opening hand. It is fated, exactly. It is meant to be. We have a lot of folks here that are brand new. Thank you so much for tuning in on your Monday. You could be anywhere else and you're hanging out with our Blue Moon stuff. And we don't even play Blue Moon much. Maybe, actually, for those that have joined strictly for Blue Moon, do you have a viewer, a Twitch streamer that plays Blue Moon? Maybe we need to have Blue Moon Mondays because we're kind of down on Mondays, kind of the blue. And put that island on top, make this Blood Moon even better. I can't leave. I can leave. See? Thylian's thinking correctly. No, you can't leave. Once you follow, you actually only can watch one streamer. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's just a Soulscar Mage. You don't understand the mana base plus Blood Moon? I'll make it super easy for you. I forced it big time. Super forced Blood Moon into this list. Hey, Google, play Eiffel 65. I'm blue. Da ba dee da ba da. Da ba dee da ba da. You're gonna be here for forever. Enforcing it has paid off. It has, actually. This is gonna be a tough one, though. We're seeing some very aggressive cards here. We threw Moon and didn't change our mana base. Exactly. If you don't want the Blood Moons, it's a Remand and a Valakut Awakening. So we even cut a land because we're just gonna draw that Anger right here. Oh. Cool. By the way, we will not play Blood Moon here. We would probably die. Also, that made my Google Home play Eiffel 65. There you go. 3 mana. Play something with 2 mana, please. Not that. If we put fetches in it, we'll somehow fetch the Blood Moon. Exactly. This is going to be a tough one. We're going to have to win in games 2 and 3. This one feels kind of over, especially when they're casting Lava Dart. Light up the stage. Play the 2-drop. I know you have Manamorphose over there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. They're lighting up our life total. This is only a solid 14 damage here. Okay, Google, what are dank memes? iPhone, please report back. I don't have a Google Home. Is that thunder outside? They know. They know. All right, Through the Breach Emrakul comes out. Madcap Platinum and your Anger and your Flame Slash comes in. Aether Gust is a maybe. Flusterstorm's a maybe. Force of Negation is a maybe here as well. This has got to be it. Aether Gust just feels like the yes to maybe like Remand. Blood Moon comes out for this matchup too. Aether Gust in. What else? What else? What else? What else? Spell Snare might hit a few things. I just spilled water all over myself because you surprised me. Thank you for the sub. Oh my gosh. I jerked slightly. Thank you so much. Gifted 2 subs. 2 is a good number. Do you say the word dank memes has become a dank meme? Maybe. You gave one to Logical too. Logical's a cool person. All right, so we have the ways. It's got to be like this, and then I think we do need his Forces and Flusterstorms. You think the Spell Snare stinks enough? I can switch that for a Flusterstorm. The Forces are really like calling my name here. Sorry if you hear this a lot, but whatever happened to Fluffy Wolf 1? We don't talk about Fluffy Wolf 1. We don't talk about that. Can't talk about that. Forbidden. We probably should have a command that explains that. It's forbidden. I want these Forces so bad. I'm wondering if it's... Is it better than Prismari? Remand is kind of like iffy. I could maybe do 1 Remand out for a Force. Move us up to 2. Don't mention Fluffy Wolf 1 or you may have the same fate. Fluffy Wolf 1 died in the Wars of the Moons. I think the Madcap is decent to the Platinum, but we need a way to protect it from something like Soulscar Mage, or we need to kill the Soulscar Mage. If there's a Soulscar Mage out there, it can be killed. But if we get 2 of them out, I don't know what they would do then. I'm not going to bring the second force to make it 3. We're just going to go with what we got here. I like this opening hand. We can leave up Bolt Opt. Maybe even convert the Opt into the Force here. And then we have Snapcaster. We can do Temple to work our way all the way up. All right, we're going to go ahead and opt at end step here. Bottom the island. Don't need that. Don't really need Steam Vents either. Archmage Charm's not bad. Temple Scry. Bottom the land. All right, we have the Bolt to interact with them. Force to counter something. Snapcaster Op, Snapcaster Bolt next turn. We don't have to really take any damage because it can play the River Glide. I'm liking this. I'm going to let them Serum Visions here. I know it sets up a few things. I just don't think... Unless it's doing damage to me, I don't think there's a reason to fire off a Force here. Yeah, Grace has streamed a few times recently. A few times. Getting around. He's working on his new setup. He had some cool dynamic lighting the other day. Alright, let's take 0 damage here. Go ahead, opponent. Isn't Fluffy Wolf 2 just the Super Saiyan transformation of Fluffy Wolf 1? Does that mean I'm going to upgrade into Fluffy Wolf 3 one day? No, because that's not the true history. Alright, what do we got here, opponent? I now have enough mana to cast Force of Negation. I can steal your little creatures too. Alright. I kind of want to steal this. I kind of want to do it. Fiery Islet. 2 mana Sprite Dragon. I want to kill this. I think they have mutagenic growth, making me want to bolt this and then hold Force of Negation up. Pitching like a Snapcaster. Yeah, Sprite Dragon's a little rough here. It's a little harder to kill. We'll let them go to combat. We're obviously going to go ahead and fire off this bolt. Mutagenic. No mutagenic. Little surprise there. Okay. All right. You're supposed to wait for Madcap Platinum. Want you to be aware of that. I think Archmage Charm might be just drawing or just stealing this. Of course, we've drawn this card more than Madcap. This card's hilarious. I'm gonna just let this 1 damage come through, and if they pump this in any fashion, I'll Archmage Charm steal it. There's a light up the stage. Could force that. That's kind of tempting to force. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to force. Maybe I'm supposed to steal this so that the potential of a light up the stage doesn't happen. If only we could pitch this, you know, right? And now they've kind of like spent their turn, so they won't pump this. Let's see what else they have here. Stormwing's kind of annoying. We could snap and attempt to bolt that. Dies to or we lose to mutagenic growth. Can we just have a Madcap off the top? Bloodstained Mire makes the snap and bolt not a great idea. Snap. Bolt. I can snap Force, I can snap Opt, I can snap Bolt, I can Archmage Charm and snap to block. I don't particularly like the Stormwing anymore. Swift Deep. 2 blue here. Checks it for red. The Manamorphose. I want to snap Bolt so bad right now. We'll try for it. In worst case scenario to live another turn, I could probably Snapcaster back in here. The second Snapcaster is another blocker if they like have way too much damage. This doesn't look good. This really doesn't look good. You have an Opt or something on top of this? Vapor Snag. Oh my gosh, they're giving me Snapcaster back here. They're giving me Snapcaster back. Vapor Snag's a good way to get around this one. Just saying. Floats 2 mana here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I block one of these, I take 5, 8, 9. Go to 6, 7. We're probably not getting to play Snapcaster again anyway in the future. Like at most, I get the Snapcaster and maybe Opt here. So just blocking 3 seems okay. Our life total is in danger. Much danger here. Bolt, snap, bolt. Have a blocker. Hope the last card's literally not Mutagenic Growth. This isn't bad. The bolt wasn't bad. Get rid of the flying creature. All right. We got something. We're moving up. F6. What you got, opponent? Don't bolt this. Cycles a Fiery Islet. Fiery Islet returns. Cycles a Fiery Islet. We could steal a Swift Spear to use as a blocker. Sends in. I'm going to block. Bolts upstairs. 3, 4, 5. Puts me to 3. Mutagenic would have killed me there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're almost there. I'm at 3. I die to a bolt off the top. 1, 2, 3, and then I have 3 left over. Looks like I'm just gonna have to steal something for the turn. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna try to do it in combat, so they at least attack. Maybe it's more correct to do it right now, in case they like Vapor Snag their own Swift Spear. But if they're Vapor Snagging, they're gonna just get this anyway. They'll light up a stage. I like it. So, I could counter this, then just die by attackers. So, can't do that. My only course of action really is to either Archmage Charm, look for Bolt right now, Or Prismari. Well, Prismari Command doesn't do it now. Or steal the Swift Spear. We've committed to stealing the Swift Spear, so let's hope we miss. Spritey Dragon's dangerous. Alright, I have a stop on the attack. Oh no, I need to do this now, don't I? Ah, because it's going to be tapped. Oh my gosh. This is why Blue Mage doesn't know what he's doing. I knew it as soon as I hit through. It doesn't untap it. My opponent's like, what's going on here? They're going to kill me. You're right, I'm going to kill you. No, you're good, Grace. I need to learn these things. Why can't I at least go to block step and then like fire this off? It's at the wrong time. We're going to 1. Okay. I can steal their other one here. They have a Sprite Dragon coming though. So I probably have to snap Archmage Charm that and leave the blocker back. We'd be at 3. Yeah, we know for the next time and we learned well. We're at 3. Cycles Fiery Islet, please. Okay, I can block that. Block that with this one. Okay, moving up. Got to counter this one up in the air. We just made it hard mode. That's all we did. Petty theft. What are you doing to me, opponent? No. No. Okay. What can I do here? Snapcaster Opt. If I snap counter here, they just put a Sprite Dragon into play. Let's allow this to resolve, see what they do. Maybe they'll put another Swift Spear down. I never scoop, exactly. I'm playing hard mode. No, don't put Sprite Dragon down. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. All right, now it's Snapcaster Opt. For... I don't know what. So now being at 3 versus what I am now makes a big difference. Oh, it makes all the difference in the world. Maybe they won't. Because then I would block here and I'd be at what, 2? My punt cost us. Well, it cost us that turn. And then we would have drawn Mana Leak, which is no good. Temple, which is no good. Cryptic, but at that point I would have died to this. All right, so punt, but would have eventually died to this and probably this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as well. But we learned. We immediately realized it too when we tapped into the, when we tapped to go to attack. So I was like, oh, well, duh, do it in attack phase. We did make them work for it though. We did make them work for it, but I don't think it would have changed the outcome, but we need to be aware of that outcome. Having this in hand and not this is easily what makes the difference in that game. That was fun. All right, what, we're 3-1? At least getting our play points back, going for the 4-1 here with the Blue Moon. I'm down for it, I'm down for it. Lawrence over here is a 2-1. By the way, we've played first a lot. Ooh, they have Turtle. Yeah, it was an exciting match. Oh, yeah, keep Laris. Make me discard this. We kind of insta-keep kept because I saw Emrakul. That's probably not the smartest move. Oh, uh-oh. We're about to get wrecked. My opponent Glucked Have Fun Me. They've Glucked Have Fun Me, and now I'm going to get smashed. I'm playing like an all-star league, just played Spider. I, of course, misspelled all-stars. Good job, Fluffy. Way to make an impression. Misty Rainforest. All right. We're going to make sure that they have no idea that I'm playing anything but mono blue here until next turn. Yeah, they good luck have fun to me. They got me. Triome here. Is this Mill? Misty Rainforest. What are we doing over there, opponent? Kind of scaring me. Kind of scaring me. This card shows up all the time. I could like wait a turn and I'm already 2 islands in, just needing the third. Island. It's not quite an island. I'm gonna wait so that I can Spell Snare plus Blood Moon here, and so they fetch something that's not a basic, is the hope. Now they've seen red, they might search a basic. They searched a basic. Next level. I mean, they recognized us. It might be slightly assumed. All right, now we have 3 mana. Maybe we just play the we just never play Blood Moon and should have bottomed it kind of game. Drowned Catacomb, Polluted Delta. Really want them to fetch with that. Gonna need a land here. Oh, yes. Oh, Lures to hand. Okay. I kind of want to punch off this Cryptic Command. MTGO should have a streamer mode? What do you mean by a streamer mode? We're going to return the card they can't cantrip with here. I know this comes into play untapped, but the idea for me is going to be playing Blood Moon, and I'm not going to be able to cast Cryptic, so get rid of it and be able to put the Blood Moon down now. Oh, we're so close. We are so close. We'll attempt the Blood Moon here with a Spell Snare up, but that's not very good against Force, for example. No. All right, we got Force. That's okay. We got Spell Snare here. Who knows what will happen with that? Lurrus is down. Nothing for Lurrus really to pick up except that now. Okay. Oh, hiding my username? Oh. You can, Cascade, you can actually block people when they try to do that now. That's been implemented for quite some time. And if I found out anybody on my stream was doing that, you would be banned. Never get to chat with me again. Spire Bluff Canal is very much a tapped land. You can Prismari Command, possibly. Do I need to kill Lurrus, or do I need to do something? Why not hold it up for the Lurrus? I was trying to play Blood Moon so they couldn't play Lurrus. And I also set them back 1 land because they're the control version of this. I can hold up Snare. Just a matter of what do I do with this card here. I'm gonna deal 2 damage and draw and discard probably. Could make a treasure token. I'm gonna do the treasure token actually. We've had some great success by putting a treasure token down, and this would give me Mana Leak or Remand if they don't force this again, but they do force, so... You know, they're just a force in a way. We're gonna lose this bobble if they keep drawing here. Need them put something down for 2, please. It could be Bring the Light. There is green splashed in here. It probably is. Ugh. Do I go for this? This feels so bad to go for right now, but every time I wait, they're drawing cards. I feel like I need 2 more cards here to even try the Through the Breach, so I can at least Remand or Mana Leak something. I'm gonna pass back. I know this is giving them more stuff, but at least we've gotten through 2 forces. Oh, we're doing something. Oh. I'm gonna Mana Leak this. Opponent getting greedy with there. Not gonna worry about the bobble. We know they're drawing an extra card here. They have something up, that's for sure. Misty Rainforest. Extra island here, attacking with Lurrus. Alright, our turn. Bobble draw. I guess I could Remand a bobble here. It's kind of a fun thing to try to do. Just to draw another card here. Doesn't really change anything for them. Need that second breach? Maybe. Lag behind on mobile. Hopefully that gets fixed. You can usually refresh, and when you refresh, you'll catch up a little bit. Let me go ahead and shoot this Lurrus here. They've had enough value. I'm expecting a counter of sorts here. I can Remand or Spell Snare based on the counter. Counter draw. I will attempt a Remand here. We're hoping that they can counter one more time, but doesn't look like it. Okay. Nice. Sunken Ruins here. Bobble trigger. Draws an Archmage Charm. All right, so I can just slam a Through the Breach here and hope that they don't have their own Archmage Charm. Or we can try to wait until I can cast a Through the Breach. If I wait, they're going to untap with so much mana. Could do this at their end step, too. What if I wait until their end step just to try this? Let's... I'd like a second Through the Breach. You jam there now? I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily correct there. We've got a land here. I think I'm going to be greedy here and go for it at end step. To burn the Through the Breach. I'm going to get to another one. We have 3 other ones. I want them to counter now. Okay. I gave them a Cryptic. I don't know how I would have known that I gave them a Cryptic. They were untapped, obviously, for it. Oh, did they remand? I wasn't paying attention to what got remanded there. I guess I didn't draw, that's right. So they have a cryptic. Okay, okay. This is Valky. You're not going to become Emrakul. Please go away. No. Back and forth we go here. This is where I'm not going to accelerate very well without the practice. Though, even though they have a bunch of lands here, at least I have a lot of spells. Bottom that. Let's draw 2 cards, see if they want to counter this. Trying to get ahead of my opponent. I don't think they have much other than Valky and maybe some Snapcasters here. Counter draw, that's fine. Got to burn through them at some point. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Remand their charm here. I could charm their charm if I wanted to. Kind of tempted to. It's gonna open it up here for them to play something, but we're gonna go off of the. Maybe they think I have force or something and won't force out the Bring to Light here. Remember, their deck has a lot of things in it too. All right, Bring to Light, Valky, Valky on the flip side here. Okay. See what they get from both of us. Taking a peek, whether they want their card or not. They get a Lightning Bolt from me and a Snapcaster from themselves. Snapcaster's pretty good. Might not be able to beat Tibalt here. I don't know how I beat this Snapcaster that they have now, because now they have just access to their Cryptics and their Archmage Charms. Exiles again. Through the Breach and a Damnation. You may through the breach. Attempt to return and draw a card. I know that Snapcaster's probably going to snap counter draw here. I just want to bait the Snapcaster out here before I have to like try to through the breach. So we're hoping to draw basically through the breach here, my opponent not having another counter spell. That's like the dream here. And then I'll bolt this as well before the draw happens so that I don't have a Snapcaster in my way. So if I do get to Emrakul, I get to Emrakul and kill the Tibalt. This doesn't feel like a super great way to get out of this, but I think it's a line. A narrow line, though. Ugh, Blood Moon. I think I can concede now. I'll go one more turn here. I'm not going to play this down because it shuts off my own Cryptics, and I may need those, or Archmage Charms to dig. Oh yeah, Emrakul has flying. Well, I still don't want to be beaten down by a Snapcaster either. Oh wait, they can exile all cards. I think I'm going to die. Yeah, they can just bolt me a bunch. They got a Snapcaster that I put in there because of the Tibalt thing, and then they have bolts and all the good stuff. Dang, this is gonna be a hard one. Forces, Mystical Disputes, probably Vendilion Click's not a bad thing here. Flusterstorm's okay here as well. Of course there's a breach, of course! Anger of the Gods feels weak here. Prismari Command actually feels a little bit weak. Rather just have hard counters than digging pressure at this point. Forces Mystical Disputes in for those. Vendilion Click, Flusterstorm. Maybe a pair of lightning bolts out. I think it is a pair of lightning bolts out. I think it's just going to be all counter spells and see if I can get a breach down with some counter magic backup. Do it on their end step so Emrakul can come swinging in. And if I do that, they can't force me. So I have to have enough mana to do that, plus, like, say, Mana Leak Force, Mystical Dispute. So I think that's going to be our win condition. Game 3 is going to be the harder one. Game 2 is going to still be difficult, though. Game 2 will just be that. I think it's going to be a counter war. Let's play first. Well, not opposed to all of the mana I have. Blood Moon's okay-ish. Over in Catacombs, fetching immediately. Maybe a Thoughtseize. Alright, can't do anything about that. Cryptic, click, Spell Snare. Takes the click. Alright. They don't know about the Remand. That's good. I took the creature. It's kind of interesting. Ooh, Blood Moon would be nice. Blood Moon would be nice. Play a Steam Vents tap past turn. Should ask him what happened to the first 3 of 7 Lawrences. What? Oh, Lawrence 308. No, because then they'll ask me what happened to Fluffy Wolf 1. No, that's just opening a can of worms. Got a lot of blue cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0 drop. I don't like this Archmage Charm. I feel like I've got to deal with it. And at the same time, I don't feel like I have to deal with it. This is where my inexperience shows up, that I don't know. Not playing a counter Magic deck in probably 8.5, 9 years. Is this worth fighting over? Or is it okay for them to just draw? I mean, part of me wants to just counter and bounce a land. That's what I'm wondering. Is the force like really that good after this? It might be. Let's counter draw, see if we can get ahead on a card here. All right. And we pick up our own Archmage Charm. That seems reasonable. Maybe they were trying to find a land. I'm just going to let this happen. Yeah, they know what counter spells we have, but I feel like if I force using Spell Snare, they just like mana leak it or whatever and get really good value. Where here, they almost have to take 4s. Okay, they take an Archmage Charm. I guess that's a bit true with the Lurrus here. Punishing lines are a little less likely. Because you're not going to run into a Jace. You're not going to run into a variety of other things. Valky's kind of annoying, though, as a 2-1. Okay. Could do that. Have force backup. Granted, I don't know what else I like put away here. Maybe just the spell snare since they already have a Valky out. Kind of draw 2 is what I'm looking at here. An Aether Gust. Oh, well, let's try a spell snare. Now I'm just willing to like draw 1. Just something I'm doing at their end step here. See if they want to continue fighting over this. Then I have Remand and Force Negation. Could draw 2. Let's draw 2. Drawing cards is good, right? Okay. Those were not bad pickups here. Got a snap. Valakut Awakening is what I'm kind of gearing up to do here. Getting rid of the Spire Bluff Canal to draw another 2. I'm gonna let this attack me. Not worried about that so much. Let's go ahead and snap. Could Archmage Charm too. I guess that's draw 2 as well, and I don't have to give up my Spire Bluff Canal. Although I wouldn't mind having the Archmage Charm down there as a future counter spell. So I like the Valakut Awakening here. And if they want to fight over this, I may fight back if it's exactly Cryptic Command. Okay, just do the 1 card. All right, another Snapcaster and Emrakul. This feels good. As good as it's gonna be. Bob will draw. We'll go ahead and play this land and attack for 2. I don't think there's gonna be a point where they can get Lurrus because they were on the draw. I think if we can start to put pressure on them, it'll be good. Just need to through the breach. In for 2. Snapcaster Archmage Charm, if they fight over this, I may let it just go once again. Oh, unless it's Cryptic. Because we're just trying to put some power on the board. If Logic not. Holding 2 mana open. I'll let it go. Not gonna fight over that one. Oh, baby. I do it at their end step, so I have force, right? And that way they can't do force to me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Moving to my opponent's end step. Attack for 2. Oh, they don't attack for 2. Breaching. Breaching. It's a mana leak. It's the mana leak. Do I fight this? Or do I just take the next through the breach that's clearly on the top of the library here? I want to fight this so bad, but 3 mana is a force of negation. Yeah, I know, it's going to be right on top. We draw them in pairs sometimes. I'm going to let this resolve. I'm just going to take my next through the breach right here. It's right below this. Sorry. Got it a little wrong. It's 1 more down after Emrakul. Bam. Look at that through the breach. Off the scry. Where is it? Attack for 2 past the turn. Alright. Well, I could Snapcaster through the breach now. Something I could do. I don't think that's very ideal. We'll pass turn. All right, we're gonna do everything on the end step for them. Got this opt. Whoa, 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 opponent. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are we trying to do with your Snapcaster? Goes after Archmage Charm. I mean, I could just force it. Doesn't seem too wrong. Let's go ahead and opt. I'll take that. Remand it. Hooray! Hooray! That worked. Okay, now what are we doing? Just getting smashed by not Valky's, Snapcaster now. New Valky. Snapcaster and then attempt a spell snare. Holding force up. Okay, that seemed calculated. Forces. And now I just counter force here. And we'll draw through the breach right here. Bam, through the breach. Bam, right here. Here. It's like a through the breach. It's like through the breach. All right, we'll just pass turn. Cryptic's not a bad card to have. It's practically the same thing. They're gonna stop attacking me at some point here. Oh look, they stopped. Okay. Keep attacking, keep attacking, keep the pressure on. Okay. Whoa, opponent. Draw 2 cards is what they're trying to do. No, counter draw. This we fight over. We got Fluster. Uh-oh. Cascade Bluff's not very good. Yeah. Puts lures to hand. Don't put lures down. That's right. You rethink that. No. No. All right. Now I need a bolt. No. You have a bobble. That's unbelievable. Ah. Oh, they didn't play it again. Haha, I'm saved. All right. No double draw. Thank goodness. Archmage Charm. So I draw here, trying to hit it through the breach. Right? Draw 2. Breach. Breach, 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 breach. What are these? These are awful. They don't do anything. Those are lands. They're used in Magic to play things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10, but I've got only like 3 turns left. And they're drawing. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna wait on this. I'm just gonna bolt now. Maybe we get the Flusterstorm. Bam. It's not enough, is it? It's not enough, is it? Maybe they have nothing to fetch. Just realized it's only 3 and not 4. It's a mana leak for 1. Mana leak for 1. Whoa, what's on top of the flood thing? Those like flowers? Riding the floral waves. Ay, 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 ay. I think they've got us here. Don't bring to light me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Gosh, the whole Lurrus and Bobble thing is just really good. If you can't get rid of that Lurrus, the amount of value they're going to get over the next few turns is insane. Oh, yeah. Of course it will be. Of course it'll be the next card. We've been asking for it for forever. When would it not be the card? Do I go for this again? Yeah, let's do it. They know I have Emrakul. Counter my Lightning Bolt. Oh, they're going to use the most expensive counter to do it too. Both? They don't play 4 of those? Why wouldn't they play 4 of these? Do they really only play 2 Valkies? That's crazy. My opponent's getting ready to hardcast Emrakul when they exile it with Valky. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, maybe not. They only have 9 mana. Bobble. Draw 2. With my opponent's 6 cards. Hardcast 4s. Because Valky's money? You can rent Valky online. Alright, our opponent gets us with this whole Lurrus build using Bobble as a draw, and using the Esper, or no, Sultai colors here. Steals away our 4-1. We get a 3-2. Not bad. Blue Moon, 3-2. There's probably a reason this list was not originally a Blood Moon list. That being said, Blood Moon actually became very valuable in this league. I kind of like this list, and I think I would adjust the mana base a little bit to contain Blood Moon here. Instead of just taking a Valakut Awakening out and 1 Remand and slapping in Blood Moons, though that felt correct, I would definitely put some Scalding Tarns in here to even things out. But generally speaking, the cheaper mana base, no Blood Moon, and just jamming in the blue-red, red-blue list, it's good. You never want to draw Valky? I draw Valky as a removal spell for a creature, and if they don't have a removal spell, then you got a cool creature. But you can actually cast Valky. Platinum you played 2 of because you can't cast at 8. Valky is steal your creature and then convert into your creature and smash face. I disagree. I've played with Valky a little bit, and I would run 4 of. But that's just me. This list, though, was pretty sweet. I really like it. I like smashing in with Emrakul. That's always fun. Blood Moon's a little bit aggressive here based on mana base and 3 pip cards like Archmage Charm and Cryptic Command. Prismari Command was hot, and would probably go pick up these if you haven't already just for your collection. Snapcaster does its thing with the Lightning Bolts and the Ops. We got to play some Mystical Archives, and yeah. Sideboard seemed about on par with what we wanted to be doing. Aggressive matchups, you want the Platinums in there, Madcap package. Honestly, Emrakul and Through the Breach is pretty good too. This ramping slightly is kind of a weird and very welcome addition. You could do this on 3 and hit your 4th land and bam, you're already to Through the Breach. It's like built-in Simian Spirit Guide. Think about it. Through the Breach, Blue Moon here in Modern. A little 3-2. It's not bad.